justice for Mohbad is motherfucker.
Justice for Mohbad. Please, I already said to you. The way you are attacking the woman.
You guys are kids.
You supported Mohbad right after you failed today, and yet you are still here talking. You have no shame. Justice for Mohbad. To be honest, for you to support Mohbad,
you are the one no shame. You are the one
every time you condemn Papa Mohbad, you talk bad of Papa Mohbad.
Please cry me a river when I leave, okay?
If you are sensible, if you are a real man, you should have told yourself to know that. You should have known how to say, okay, this thing or this matter, make una no first, I beg, not be so.
You for not go for batching with me.
You will come, you apologize. After you apologize, you start all over again.
So Jack, now so you can't wait to bed. And you can't below.
He came and apologized for what he did. And he came, and after apologizing, he tried again to come again to, that is mental health. It's mental health.
He's bipolar now.
That's over. Do you know one thing?
You cannot come apologize for
I don't know why they hate you so much. I don't know why they hate you so much. Yeah, you can say that it's so money. If they don't get their money, I don't know their problem. They keep embarrassing the guy. The guy is doing the nice thing. He's doing the best job. Look at it. Hold on. Hold on. Let me just 1 second, please.
This is how you cannot.
Just 1 second, my sister.
You cannot come in a life.
Just 1 second. You see, this guy, they said that they gave him money. What about the money in the GoFundMe account? What happened to it? No, all the people that spend that money, they are abroad. They pay all those ones abroad.
Exactly.
Why? You know, this like
and I'm waiting for them to come and do that GoFundMe again. I expose them to the system in this country.
There was a assassination attempt on his life, and he said that he had to run away. So, àwọn ògbọ́n Yorùbá àdé tó sọ pé mọ̀jàmọ̀ sára ọmọkùnrin lọ akíkanjú ọkùnrin lógun. They didn't know that. So, you say that somebody want to kill, want to fire you, and you must stay there. Until when they do it, you will not first run. Because they said that when you run today, you live to fight another day. That is just what he did to me, to my own understanding. But they keep calling him a coward. They said that he embezzled their money, they stole their money that he kept. And
Mr. Fire Force, I don't care. We don't care whether Yomi went to London and came back and CCTV. We don't want to know. What we are interested in is somebody else advise people. A responsible, intelligent people, responsible and intelligent people should look at the good side of a person. When you are dealing with people, look at the good side of the person, what the person have done, and the wrong the person have done, the bad the person have done, and the good the person have done. Weigh the two. Check the one that is more important. Hold on to that. You cannot be coming up with this CCTV and this London, try to use that as a weapon to bring this man down.
They keep nailing him on the cross each and every time. There is one excuse.
Can I talk? We have personal problem with this man.
Hold on. When we are asking what happened to the money in GoFundMe, if we're asking that, then that's why we should look into what Jack is saying. I am in support of Yomi 100% because I can see what he's doing. But in order for us to avoid what has happened with the Baba Lega team, that's why Jack is saying that. In order, we shouldn't just be donating. Everybody should, whatever we want to do, let's go in. Baba's legal team, Mr. Muyiwa, was shooting everybody that came to help. All they were saying is bring money, bring money, bring money. Nobody's allowed to help. But in Yomi's case, it's not like that. Any help you can render, you bring it in. That's what Jack is trying to say. Don't just fold hands there and say, oh, okay, let Yomi go. Let Yomi. Everybody should be. If it is petition, the way African television and Lady Aries are doing, everybody should, whatever way you know you can contribute to this, not just financially, do your own bit So that at the end of the day, we're not going to just put all our eggs in one basket and following your meat behind. We know he is on ground. Most of us are in diaspora. We can't go there. We can only contribute. But people that are on ground or who have people that can run some things for them, go ahead and do it. And at least we have somebody that is not shutting us out, that is not telling us, no, only the dad, only the father, queue behind the father. We have a foundation now who is accepting everybody. So we come in here and you see, one thing I have learned from the former people that were queuing behind is that I don't want to hit my chest or like vouch for anyone. I don't want to. I just want to support them and believe in them. But I'm not going to go to platform to defend them because we are all in this. We've seen even people that we believe so much on, and we believe so much in Brekete. We thought, we've seen a Messiah. And I don't know what happened. So see, don't go platform to platform and be defending people as if you know them personally. We believe in Yomi, but at least let's just sit all here. We've been on this case. It's not today. We're not just joining. We've been in this case. So let's see if anybody is doing anything. Let's give them their accolade. Support them anyway, but going to platform to defend them, no, we're not going to do that. We're not. If anybody comes and say, oh, this person is doing something wrong, this person is doing this thing and doing that, we shouldn't attack those people because this is the same thing we did previously. We shouldn't attack them. Let them air their view whatever they see. We might not see because we have loved these people.
Please, 1 second. Let me borrow from your time. Just 1 second.
So, hold on. Let me
listen. Just 1 second. Okay.
I'm going to round up now.
Right.
I'm going to round up now. You might not see, just like there are some people that you've loved so much that you can't even see when they are doing something wrong. But people who are watching from afar,
nobody
who are not
defending anybody here. You cannot come to a platform attacking people, damaging their name, and we will fold our hands.
Don't shut them out.
Nobody, that is how I speak. Nobody is defending anybody here. You are twisting this around. You just came in and turning this around.
You asked the question.
That's not what happened.
What happened to
Turning this around, twisting it around like they are defending Yomi. Nobody is defending.
You said that what happened to Brekete? Listen. We allowed you to talk. Hold on.
Condemn and damage Yomi.
You said that what happened to Brekete?
We cannot take it.
You said what happened to Brekete? Okay, let me ask you as well. What happened to Yomi Amzat? He also came inside to fight that case. He came. But see, let me tell you. Like they say in Yoruba, when the families, okay, for instance, look at Oriyomi Hamzat, for instance. Look at that Timothy guy that they fired in that OAU master students that they fired. They are doing as powerful as they are. Do you know why they were able to get that justice? Because the parents of the deceased, they came together. Both the grab from all sides, and they said that they will not allow this to go unpunished. They said they will spend their life, and the masses supported them, but because they had one voice, that is the point. I want you to take that from what I'm saying. One voice. What is that one voice? Justice. They came together and they fought. So it is not that one freedom fighter came out and one person came out, and you guys are just frustrating all these efforts. That is why we just from Mubada has not been done till date. Because if they actually want that guy to have justice, over what happened to him, a lot of people will actually do that.
The only mistake we made, and that is why we are here, is because we gave power to people who do not even know the way. We blindly gave those people power. They don't even know what they are doing.
Exactly.
Exactly. That is what I'm saying. But listen to me. No matter how you love somebody, see what I'm saying is this. No. We don't want to have. Listen, we've had so many fractions in this justice for Mohbad, and it's sickening because now they
are not the ones that will not come out. They will not say that your means is after self-glorification. It's after self-glorification.
Listen, Firefox. We have so many fractions in this justice for Mohbad. We have people who will die, who sees nothing wrong in whatever Baba does. We have people who sees nothing wrong in whatever book he does. We don't want to have that with Yomi, and I'm sure Yomi is not going to want that. Because a true activist is not going to say nobody should attack him. They even enjoy when people attack them. That's what a true activist is all about. So you coming here to defend Yomi, I don't think Yomi even like to damage Yomi. If anybody's listen and just promote that you hold on now, just for mobile. Hold on.
Let me tell you something. Realistic. Yomi doesn't need anybody to defend him. Yomi can defend himself.
And damage efforts.
Yomi can always defend himself. Nobody is defending. Don't get it wrong. Nobody is defending Yomi.
Oh my goodness, you guys are doing the same thing. Listen. Justice for Mobile. You did more than this during Baba's time. You defended Baba more than this. So I'm very surprised. You defended Baba more than this. So please don't jealous and look from afar. You defended Baba more than this. So please just take a chill pill. Check it. I'm not saying I believe very much in Yomi. I defend Baba. So much in Yomi, but the way you're doing it right now, you don't defend people this way.
For him to condemn damage like that. Listen, before I move, I don't want to say this.
That guy is doing.
I believe so. You guys understand? Can you what I'm trying to say? Okay, I understand what I'm trying to say.
To damage Yomi name. Yomi has done wrong.
Don't go about defending him.
You cannot get justice for Mobile.
Justice for Mobile. Calm down now.
Nobody will kill him for what he has done. Leave Yomi alone.
People condemning Yomi. I think nobody is defending Yomi. Nobody is defending Yomi. What that guy did, what that guy did, at least that man. What that guy did was he came here to attack Yomi.
And he wants Baba supporter. Yes, I am. I was once
Jack, I know Jack. I know Jack. And I know that Jack supports Yomi. Even when you from this platform,
this night, when he came to attack
Yomi. So if Jack is coming here to say, oh, this or that, I don't think Jack is attacking. He's just telling us because we're not new in this case. We've had so many disappointments.
I love the way but you know that's my problem. Don't want to talk. If you can allow me to talk 1 minute, let me tell you how everything. Let me even just explain how everything started. Let me explain. Hold on, let me explain what happened. Please, let me explain what happened.
Let's stay for a moment. Please, let someone else talk.
Blindly.
Let me hear the
Can you guys mute?
The way this justice don't be here, we are supposed not going to blame anybody. Anybody they do mistake. You, if you get power, you will still do the one way you feel do.
Exactly.
Exactly.
One thing about that,
when you call my life, you know what you said, you know what Jack don't do? Jack came to my live show, trying to condemn Yomi, condemn Baba. I quickly step in and stop him. Stop him immediately. He's too strong.
You are supporting me.
We all need justice for Mobile. Let everybody do what he can do.
They condemn people again the way
you are not any platform. I never know any platform like this.
Condemning people.
I was just listening to and I thought the way he was attacking your movie. I have to interject.
What's that you said now? If you're not happy with what you mean, then you go do your own. I'm doing your result. Let us embrace you. Simple.
If you talk about money,
that guy just came here to attack Yomi. That is why I came up.
I don't know. In my platform, in my life,
This is a way of celebrating. I hear you advising. I won't talk.
You should
just came here and started attacking them.
That's why I don't know.
He said everything Yomi is doing is going to trash.
Come and support you.
He said every effort of Yomi is going to trash. That is what he said.
Calling Yomi. No, nah, not good.
I tried to correct him. I tried to correct him. No, you don't attack people like that.
Petition.
You must get your point out. Now, what is this guy doing? You want me to personally.
It's hard for people to understand you guys when you guys do not allow somebody to make their submission.
You stop your own and they are trying to explain to you. You don't want to listen. I can't give you 1 minute. I can't give you 1 minute. Let me explain. You don't allow me. I wanted to explain what happened to you, but you are not allowing someone to talk.
Like a human being like him. Let us love each other. We should stop all this.
I said someone just came here. Someone, if he has come to talk the way you talk, nobody is going to attack him. If he has come here to say what you have said, nobody is going to attack him. This man just came, praised himself, said Yomi was writing love letter. And he said he helped him write letter of petition when. Everybody going to they are going to trash. They are going to trash.
And they do things bam and I don't they attack. Who won't fight this justice now? The person
then I came up immediately and said, come on. They don't talk like that. You don't attack people here anyhow.
Justice for mobile.
Look at the comment section.
It's hard to hear about people when you just keep talking
look at the comment section. Somebody just said that if they keep banching the everybody, then who will front in the race again? You see, if you keep on fighting people that are trying to do the best they can, who is going to do the fight?
You see, what I say about that question, and I'm going to talk about it, is envious. You see, that's something called jealousy. When some people want to be the head of the table, let me put it that way, head of the table.
This Mohbad case is already gone. It's already on getting down. People are fed up. December, I go to different platforms. People are saying that 2025, they are not in part of this case anymore. They are dropping. Everybody has already given up.
Everyone is frustrated. Everyone is frustrated now.
Yomi came to wake up this case, making us having hope that we will get to somewhere. And somebody just come and start condemning. If Yomi have done something that is not right, go to his platform, inbox him. Telling Yomi, I need to advise you on this. Can I have your number? Let me talk to you. You talk to this man to man. Not going to people damaging his name.
Justice, tell Alisik what the guy said. Tell Alisik what guy come and said here. Just tell Alisik everything. What you understand what you are attacking that for.
You guys, okay. You guys should wait. You guys should wait.
By condemning him like this. You are discouraging him. Then you cannot fight this fight. Allow the people that could fight. Even if they are wrong, go and correct them in their own private way. Not coming to the...
Therefore, let Justice tell you waiting to talk.
Justice.
Let me tell you waiting to talk word for word so that you understand where we are coming from.
You guys should wait. I have learned something.
No, tell us something waiting to talk.
Wait. I listen. Let me tell you what. Hold on.
I don't want people to join this madam blindly. Let us explain what happened.
Yeah? We were talking, this Austin was talking about we should look at outsiders to get justice on that. The outsiders came to instruct insiders in Mohbad as to kill Mohbad. So that is what we were analyzing. And now stepping that, no, we are not going to look outsiders. We know that, yes, let's assume, we agree with you, Austin, that outsiders as the one that send insiders to kill Mohbad. We agree. But we are not interested with that outsiders for now. We are interested in that insiders that killed Mohbad. That's the people that will go to jail. The outsiders can defend himself, can say that he did not send anybody, and there's no evidence to show that the outsiders give them weapons to kill Mohbad. So we are interested in that outsiders.
They know what happened to that guy. They know it. They know it.
That is what we were talking before Jack Knack came in. When Jack Knack came in, he said he was talking very well, and suddenly he switched to Yomi. You people are following Yomi blindly. Yeah, it's recorded now. Let people. Somebody should play this live show again. You people are encouraging me blindly, following blindly. I've said it before, and I will say it again. It will crash, it will crash, it will backfire and crash. Everything will be damaged. Everything what he's doing because he's not listening, he's not taking it. Everything will go rubbish. And this is how he talk about the CCTV and London trip. Everything will go crash very soon. I say, what's all this?
Does that make sense? Yeah. Does that make sense? I who is supporting that kind of person?
Mr. Yomi tó forí ẹ̀ la kú tó wà Nàìjíríà tó ń jà ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà láàbùrọ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ ẹ̀ ń jà fún justice kí ló dé tẹ́ wà sí Nàìjíríà ká máa jà ká fojú kọ́
See, because they always believe that they are better than people in Nigeria. That's what they are believing. That is their belief.
Paparino, is that in abroad? Is he in abroad or in Nigeria? Because I thought he's in Nigeria.
That question is not necessary.
This live is already recorded on YouTube.
1 second. Let me just ask you one or two questions, please. Just 1 second. The person that they gave the power of attorney, is he in Nigeria? The lawyer that they connected, is he in Nigeria?
On all platforms. Okay.
You see, I'm one of the Baba strong supporters. Are you getting me? When I was supporting Baba, at the end of the day, when I got to know Baba was not, I can see the weakness of Baba.
This live stream
I decided to
currently recorded on YouTube.
Then I stopped supporting all Baba. This is not the case. This is the case of Yomi Abeni doing the best he can to get justice for Mohbad, and you are condemning this man's name and reputation. And you, as a person, is a man like you cannot even go and get your own done. If you're not happy with what Yomi has done so far, the progress so far, you can do yours. You can go and get yours done. You can carry banner, go to Abuja headquarters.
He has wasted the masses' efforts over a year. The masses keep spending, they keep contributing money, they keep doing everything for them. But they did nothing. Nothing. Now we have somebody that is doing something, and they are criticizing. They are just cursing him because he's telling you the truth that this is how the thing is. This is what is going on. But yet they will just say that he's not doing anything. He's after money. When they are doing nothing, they are just another one collected 10% too. They are sharing money among themselves. There are some hidden truths that we don't even know right now. That I know because you see, the boss man said something that is only telling us 1% of everything that is going on. That if you should expose the remaining 99%, that everywhere is going to scatter. So, but they keep on pretending as if they are fighting for justice, wasting our own time.
Yomi has not done anything wrong for us not to support him blindly.
That is why he's giving like this.
Just wait.
Starting, you wanted to say no that he doesn't know anything. I know him very well. He was
yesterday, if you see where Bossman was vomiting everything they done with that GoFundMe. That Mohbad GoFundMe. They mess up the money. They share the money between themselves. Bossman yesterday was on Jocket's platform. 10%. Bossman was on Jocket's platform yesterday. Exposing what they did they expose what they did to that GoFundMe money.
Justice, chief.
The tension is high. You don't have to talk.
Don't come and apologize here again. Don't come here to come apologize again.
Justice, can you chill?
That is why you did that time to apologize.
Can you all
don't come here, just go away from here. Nobody wants to do
justice.
I said nobody wants to do
Can I just say something?
Nothing good in you what you want to say.
Justice.
Nothing good. This guy came last time. He came and apologized again.
G-Banks, look, I don't know you guys, and I have nothing against you. Look, let me tell you something.
Just analyze what you did just now. You want to criticize. Tell
Wait,
people.
you guys are what they
On the comment section, they have the video.
You did something that
They
made
can
me
play
Just
the
analyze
video
what
of
you
what
did
you
now.
said.
Just analyze
Don't
what you
defend
did.
yourself.
Just analyze
This is a live show.
right now.
Guys, this is a live show. Okay, this is a live show. We have the video of what
You guys
you
can ask and answer question.
You lied
They are
that
just bashing him.
you lied that I talked about
I want you to just talk about what you did.
Take
CCTV.
a breather. Justice
Oh,
for
we are
Mohbad.
interested
Justice for
in
Mohbad. Justice for
Adura
Mohbad.
Calm down, Jare.
There's evidence that Adura chat with Yomi. There is
for Mohbad.
evidence
You are
that
no
there's a
different
video
from
how
Bukky. You are no different
how
from
alleged moving
You are
by
not working
Yoruba.
on
That
feet.
is what we are
Because what
interested
they
on.
do is
That
to
is
twist
what we
it
are
and
going
lie
on.
and lie
That is what we are
And in that
behind.
same message,
You don't care about
in that
something.
same message,
You don't care about CCTV
It was like
on
you
your
don't allow people to apologize.
Oh, we are
He has been here before, he apologized. He's not allowing things.
Everything that you're lying to people. You're on record, don't worry, you're on record.
No problem. Who is kind of being recorded? The people in the community that is
and let me
Just
tell you
everything that
all,
happens.
even if
They're going to
at the
declare
end
everything
of the
that
day,
happens.
Yomi was not able to get justice for
matter of
Mohbad,
fact,
I will still stand by
All of
Yomi.
you,
I
I'm
will
not even
still
going
speak
to
for
look.
Yomi,
Look,
and I
I'm
will
not
still
bothered about
support
whatever
Yomi
you say. You
Foundation.
can continue to
Up, break the silent
But I'm
foundation.
not gonna
to hear your talk because you have been given opportunity.
The fact that you all
break
lied
the
about
silent
what happened.
foundation. Keep your
You
money
lied
there.
about the account of what happened here. What Bukky and Bukky did, so what they did is what you
Break
did.
the silent foundation. Everybody listen to my voice.
Humanistic.
Support
Don't bother
Break
yourself.
the
Don't bother
Silent
explaining to these
Foundation.
people. And don't bother
Say
talking to
no
these people.
to go for me.
These
Say
people-
no to Mohbad go
For
for
over a
me.
year, they keep sharing money,
Break the
sharing money.
silent
They share money,
foundation.
they share money in
Break
access
the
bank. They share money in what they're doing. They are sharing money. Doing nothing.
Mr. Ma, allow me to talk. Allow me to talk. That I won't beg you to allow you to
I am
talk.
here watching you guys lying about
Foundation is bringing
You said rubbish. I want people to allow you to talk.
Shame on you.
support the poor in Nigeria. This foundation, break
For
the
you to
silent
be telling this
foundation,
kind of a lie,
support the poor
forgetting
people
that you
in
are
Nigeria.
online.
Break the silent
You're forgetting you are
foundation
online
is
and
helping the
you're
poor
lying.
people in
Justice for
Nigeria.
Mohbad.
Break the
Respect
silent
yourself.
foundation
Don't
is contributing to the poor people in Nigeria.
This woman is
Silent
evil.
foundation
These are the kind of
is a
evil
foundation
people.
that you have to
These are the
support.
kind of evil
Stand for
people you
the
have
break
in
the
Justice for
silent
Mohbad.
You are the one that is
foundation. Stand
evil,
for
Jack.
your
You are the one that is
And this G-Bank, this is G-Bank. All of them.
I don't know why they hate the man so much. They just hate him for no reason.
The foundation
They hate him so much. You're to my sorrow. You're to my kinekaju. What's their problem? What's really their problem?
Go for the break the silent foundation. They have come to break that silence. They want to silence Mohbad case.
You are
So
on a
go
lie,
for it.
and all of you,
cannot
the three
stand
of you,
here
you're
for
lying
that
on
to
a lie.
condemn break the silent
lying on a
foundation. We
lie.
cannot stand
Saying
here
you are
for
lying.
that.
What is the
To
problem
brought
with
the
life?
name
You
of
know you are
a
lying. What is the
foundation
problem?
that has a repetition
Who
that
we are-
has
who we are-
Let's hear what Jare.
break the silent
Go and
foundation.
drink water. Go and drink water.
I stand
Take
for
a
your
break.
me. You
Go and
join me.
drink water. You're not
You are-
going
you are
here. We have
listening.
nine people.
You are
You're not allowing anybody
You are
to
listening.
talk.
Let me even
Join me.
explain to you.
Don't
Embrace
Don't let you.
I want the explanation again. I said I don't need the explanation.
You all should stand
You are
for
giving
your
yourself to explain. You don't need the
embrace your
explanation.
effort. Break the silent foundation.
Except you want to say, you want to talk about.
You see, these
I
guys
want to
have been
apologize.
paid. These guys have been paid. There's something they're benefiting from
that you will
that.
stand for
thank you very
and we
much.
get a
That's
result.
good.
GoFundMe, Mohbad GoFundMe is a foundation that you cannot
This
give
is
nothing for
how
15
we
months.
this is
So
how
don't
we
go for GoFundMe.
This is how they
Take
try
your
so hard
money
to
from your GoFundMe and invest
funniest thing is that they are calling your meeting.
that we
They are
will
calling your
we
meeting.
will give you
How
a
did
result.
That's the lawyer that they went to collect. He's asking for 9 million naira
If your
again now.
me break
You
the
are
foundation,
behaving just
Where are
like
they going to bring that down? Where are they going to bring down? Where are they going to find that one again?
You're
we have
behaving
seen
like
a different
Bukky said.
You're just stealing money.
You're like-
9 million naira again.
In fact, he even apologized.
Case was silent.
He apologized.
Silent
The last time he did that,
Don't worry, continue.
Break that silence and break and achieve the goal. We are getting to justice from Mohbad. We are getting, and Yomi is leading us how to get justice from Mohbad. Yomi is leading us the way to get justice from Mohbad. Everybody hear my voice. Let's stand for Yomi. Break the silent foundation. Break the foundation that you will stand for and you will get the result.
Fighting against your
foundation of your foundation is a foundation that you will never achieve. Don't go for
justice, posterity will remember you. And the spirit of Mohbad.
Go for the foundation that will bring the result.
All of you three guys, fire something and
I don't know their problem. Why do you hate him so much?
And you are lying to people about the justice of I am for justice.
We have been there for 15
all of you have lied about your generation.
Not to attack people.
Invest your money on a standard. You can say this prayer and that foundation is not that you will run to and you will achieve
to destroy justice for Mohbad. May the spirit of Mohbad haunt me to death and my generation.
Is a foundation fighting for the foundation that is fighting for the poor in Nigeria.
If you have taken or you knowingly supporting doing this thing that you are doing tonight, the spirit of Mohbad will haunt all of you to death.
That will bring something good for you.
The spirit of Mohbad will never let all of you know rest.
That will bring a good news for you. Don't allow anybody to condemn a foundation.
If I have not compromised, if I compromise, the spirit of Mohbad should haunt me and my generation to death. But if I have not compromised, and all of you, these three people, G Banks and Justice for Mohbad, if you have compromised,
nobody's attacking you. Nobody's attacking you. Stop that thing that you are saying. Nobody's attacking you. You are the one that attacked your first. What are you saying? You said that you did this. You keep saying it.
You know that you are for justice. Say this prayer that
what are you trying to talk?
Let him explain himself.
If I have spoken any lie, if I have spoken any lie,
let him lie again.
Come out and speak on truth. To the best of my knowledge, if I have ever come out to speak on truth or collected any penny from anybody just to destroy this justice for Mohbad or to castigate anybody that wants to get justice for Mohbad, the spirit of Mohbad should haunt my generation and myself to death. But if I have not, you all of you, if you have collected anything from yourself, or anybody that wants to hear down that side of you, to destroy yourself, if you are honest, everything that is here, if you have not been honest to yourself, the spirit of Mohbad will haunt you all to death, your generation. Will haunt you to death.
Can you explain yourself? Can you explain yourself?
Say the same prayer. If you are for justice, say the same prayer. Lay the cause. Lay that cause on yourself.
Except you don't want to talk. If you don't want to talk,
if you are for justice, lay that cause on yourself.
And explain yourself what happened.
Lay the same cause on yourself if you are for justice. You see these people, they are not for justice.
This man is not here to talk. If he's not here to talk,
say that prayer to yourself. If you have not compromised anywhere, say that prayer to yourself. I have just said that prayer to myself and my generation. Say it to yourself. Look at these people. They all go. They've muted now. They have muted. They can't say that prayer. See, the spirit of Mohbad is
because now you said that you didn't allow
all of you that have come out to destroy this justice and collecting money from people, or some people are using you somewhere to stop people from taking over justice. Say this prayer to yourself. The spirit of Mohbad will haunt you to death. Say that prayer to yourself. They can't say Justice could not say this prayer the other day. Only Supreme Iron Lady could say it. Say it to yourself.
You said something before. You said that they are kindergartens and they are graduates and they are this and they are that.
Your children.
You just said now show that you are the kindergarten age.
When your
we are not going to follow you for because you know that you are guilty of what you did. So nobody is going to answer you. You are alive now. Say that prayer to yourself. Say that prayer to yourself that if you have not compromised, because I know you can.
If you don't say you don't talk what you talk,
people that have compromised, this is how they do. And the spirit of
now you tell me you are abroad, you say man. What is the
your children, when they get to this, when they get to the age of
you have not. We are discussing something important here.
They can't say that prayer meetings. Look at the people that are fighting for justice.
You understand? You are not making. All what you are saying now, you are not saying anything.
Look at they can't say common prayer to themselves. Now I have exposed you. I have exposed all of you.
We have given you time to talk.
Look
now
at
you are
this
saying
she has muted since. She didn't say a word.
You don't have anything to say. That is just it. And I suspect he's still a boy. He's still a boy because you're not acting like a man. That's why you're a woman on the platform live. Everybody watch you. Everybody watch you. You're causing a woman.
If I have compromised or taking money from anybody, if anybody has given me anything,
one day you get married as well. But if you don't train yourself to be a responsible man,
in this justice for Mohbad, let this spirit of Mohbad hunt me to death. Say it to yourself.
How will you be responsible to your wife tomorrow?
Say it to yourself.
It's not that you'll be doing your wife. Definitely, a man like you must be a woman.
Take your life.
I can understand that. I can see through
because you are compromised. You cannot say that prayer to yourself.
I give you second chance to prove yourself, Jack. Now you are full. That is my problem.
And justice for Mohbad. The spirit of Mohbad.
Second chance to come and say what you said.
Mr. Jack, hold on. Let them hold on. You said that she swear. Hold on, let them do that. Hold on.
There is no holding on. Say your own prayer. Say your own prayer before you say anything. Say your prayer.
No, swear. If you know attack, you
are not kids like you. We are not kids like you.
Oh my God. Oh my God. See, anti-justice. Masking up and oh my God. You are exposed tonight. All of you are exposed. Shame on you, man. Shame on all of you.
Your picture out. Let us see who you are. Let us see your photo.
You are looking for my picture like Red. You're looking for Paparino's picture. Look at these kids, man. Look at these kids.
Who be kids? You never married. Everybody don't marry.
You have been paid by your money to be going about this thing that you're doing. Look at the energy.
Children, use the word children.
The energy that you're using now, you cannot use it to lay a curse on you and your generation. If you have not compromised on this justice for Mohbad,
you have nothing to say. Please let us. Justice for Mohbad.
I'm going that direction.
This one have nothing to say.
Everybody here know you now. Everybody see you have a label on your phone. Anti-justice. Look at them.
You
Look at their faces.
Mohbad number one in for
people, Nigerian people, look at them. Evil.
People, are you not Nigeria?
You should be asking if I'm in Nigeria. You should be asking for my address.
Where are you from? Hey, Nigerian people indeed. Where are you from, Jack?
Mr. Bear wants to give it. I do I don't know.
Take another man's country and adapt to it like in your country. You borrowed abroad. It's not
I'm done talking to you. I'm done talking to you. Good night. I have been able to expose anti-justice, real anti-justice. These are anti-justice. Anti-justice.
No matter where you come from, you are black man. You are African. No matter where you come from,
because you are justice.
I'm going to be out of here soon.
God bless you.
You are African. So embrace your country. Embrace where you come from. You cannot borrow another man's country and act you are from there. You are an African man. I used to tell my children who are born in this country that you are an African. No, Mom, I'm not Africa. I say, yes, you are Africa. So embrace where you come from. Appreciate your country. That is how Michael Jackson went to change his
No, make I tell my own language. Wait, I get to language. It's kind of for Mr. Jack. He's Jack fucking shit. He's kind of frustrated.
Honestly,
It's kind of frustrated. It's kind of frustrated. It's kind of frustrated.
He's motherfucker.
Make I tell you, not only you, everybody see. Make I tell you, and I don't they speak for you. I know they speak for you. Don't say they speak for you. So, come here. Sorry, every time for you. Mobile dance for you. I don't want to take it.
By the end of the day, I'm an African.
Ilé tó gbé wá yẹn má gbé wá rárá tọrọ tó ń sọ fún náà yẹn jẹ́ bá sọ dọ́ọ̀ṣì kò gbọ́.
Okay, Papa, please, can you take over, please, now?
but to be sincere, like seriously, I expected a question after Jack have maybe mistakenly attacked Yomi. I expected a question from you all, but none of you.
He has nothing to say. We gave him time. Wait. He cannot say anything. He didn't say anything. He didn't know what to say again.
Wait. Instead of us asking him a question, we tell him that.
You want to show that you have another PhD, eh? We have that we did not answer the question.
What is his fucking problem that he's talking that he's shouting up and down? He's acting like a kindergarten. He's calling some people kindergarten. He's acting like a kindergarten. He doesn't know what his words. He's just talking, and he says,
G-Benz. I'm sorry on his behalf. I'm sorry on his behalf, but I was expecting you guys to ask him a question. And that was what I was waiting for. But you guys were just bashing him and attacking him. Fine. Jack might have attacked Yomi directly or indirectly. Now, the question I was expecting you guys should have asked him is, Jack or Mr. Jack, Yomi in the part of Justice for Mohbad, who did you see Yomi as? Let him analyze what he see Yomi as. That was the brilliant question I was waiting for. Then whatsoever he says about Yomi cannot be used against him. But that narrative he was saying, you guys have not allowed him landed. You just started attacking him. You should have thrown that question at him. That is how you will know where they belong to.
Someone that already attacked
to be honest, let me tell you this. Please, 1 second, please, everyone. Please, 1 second. Let me tell you something. The guy is so annoying. The guy is so annoying.
You are saying that he would have attacked Yomi when he's already attacked Yomi.
He has attacked Yomi already now. Which other attack are you waiting for?
Wait, when he attacked Yomi, he came up and said he didn't mean it that way, right? Why didn't you not ask him that? Who did he see Yomi as? Then he will go in full details. That is why you
you believe in such a person like that? Somebody that said sorry and see did something wrong again. Somebody that said that he apologized and see did something wrong again. Leave that guy alone, John.
He only apologized for using those words on Justice for Mohbad, not anything he said. He didn't take anything.
And yet he did something else. And yet he made and yet he said some other things.
No, he only came up and apologized to Justice for Mohbad for calling her like those words he used on her, nothing else. That's why.
And you think that guy is normal?
But sincerely speaking,
it's normal. Don't say
like that.
What do you mean? Don't say that. Justice for Mohbad was also attacking him. Why don't you blame her as well? He's not like that. I know it doesn't attack people like that. You guys triggered him.
When I was stopping him not to attack Yomi, I did not insult this guy. Play the video. There's no way I insult Jack directly. I was also stopping him not to criticize, not to damage this man. Yomi have not done wrong. When they damage people like this, you are not encouraging them to do more. You are discouraging them. By the time you start condemning their effort. If you know what they have done is
that video,
them.
That video will be out, but it will be for sale, like £10. Who is interested in it?
Yeah.
Now Jack will buy him first. Now Jack will first buy him.
I tell you, justice for Mohbad.
I'll follow you.
I understand the part. Do you understand? Justice for Mohbad. I understand the part. Please wait. Justice for Mohbad.
Yeah, when we're talking. You
Yes,
did
yes.
you me insulting the guy?
I heard everything. I was there.
I yesterday. You are saying that I insult me too. I insult him. I did not insult him.
No. Now, where did I say you insulted again?
Whatever he's saying, they will pick it up.
I never said you insulted him. Now, you guys should understand.
Austin,
Now,
Can I say something?
Hold on,
I want to let me engage.
And the Baba Mubati, they will pick that part and go and use it because these are the people that already condemning Yomi, and they will take it to the platform that, okay, look at Jack. Jack is already condemning this man. So why are we supporting him? If you don't support him, if you know the man has done wrong, go and inbox him. His number is everywhere in social media. Call him and say, Yomi, you did not do this way. Do it this way. Rather than coming to a platform, instead of you condemn damaging this man like he's nobody, like
you let him know where he has got it wrong.
Exactly.
You inbox him, let him know where he has got it wrong. Put you right. That is how to do this. Nobody's perfect.
I understand how they play the game. So they want to play the game whereby you can be condemning somebody else, and the other person will
he should go and do his own. If he's not satisfied with what somebody else is doing, he should go and do his own.
Exactly.
Let me say this. Let's look at this. Let's look at this. This questions will be coming, I think, to Firefox, Justice for Mohbad, and G-Banks. Okay. So now, this is it. This is it. I know there's always no clash between science, that is logic, culture, religion, emotions, and any ideology that exists out there. There's always clash. You know, the way people say things. Some people say things culturally that, oh, you have to go this way. And they believe that is the best way. Others will say, for example, let's talk about God. Islam, Muslim will tell you, you have to go this way. This is the proper way. Otherwise, any other way is wrong. Christians will tell you, this is the only way. If we want to go by these different ways, believe me, we're going to be on each other's neck. I don't think that's necessary. But I think there should always be places for understanding. Like we do, on this platform, for us to, I understand, points that have been raised, just from about your points. These points they are grounded, they are well accepted. But also, if we look at the purpose or reasons of which we have these platforms, is to be able to approach the case itself in an educative way, to analyze freely. If you guys are used to going to all these, different, foreigners platforms, you see how they table their issues. They don't have this culture of, hey, you have to go this way, hey, you have to meet somebody. They are being, like, let's say, blunt, like speaking the way it is, without, they call it freedom of speech. And people can freely criticize other people. But the thing is this, what do we do when we faces with criticism? What do we do? I think what we should do, in as much as we are very much, concerned and we care so much about the thing being criticized, I think we should listen carefully and quickly improvise solution, how to address the problem. It's a problem. The moment, like for example, the moment I was worried, the time I started getting worried about Mohbad, I think we had some mature people on the other side. What they should have done, they should have looked for the best possible argument, bring it on the table. Argument that can make anybody change their views. We can't silence people. You may silence them on this platform. You may silence them on your platform. But eventually, when they have that freedom to say it, that freedom, they will say it. And you will see how it's flying all around. So what we do, we try to resolve it for them. If you see us bringing, women fans, improvising, saying so many things, We can say so many things. If you stand by the truth, you have no fear. So what we should do, I think it's good to always engage people's intelligence. We should not be worried about whether, I know they say something, this Greek philosopher that intelligent people always suffer in the hand of foolish people. Or create so many different things. It happens like that. But let's not allow these things direct us. Let us always let intelligence triumph. Intelligence will triumph if we give it a chance. There is no discussion, there is no conversation anybody wants to bring that I don't think you guys can handle. Okay? There shouldn't be any fear, anything. There are there are mistakes, or mistakes are made for us to learn and get better. Anybody can make mistakes. Right? We are human beings. We can see mistakes. But should we capitalize on mistakes? You see? I think that's a good defense there. You cannot always capitalize on mistakes, but you can capitalize on the progress made. If people say that Yomi has made mistakes, yes, in one way or the other, people are bound to make mistakes. But as a result of their mistake, what damage has come to all of us? Has there been any big damage like that we should say, okay, they don't deserve to have a second chance? Like I'm about right now. There's love in his mistakes or whatever. There's so much damages incurred. One, look at the situation where we are lawyers. We don't even know which lawyer to go with right now. We don't have investigators. Okay, and they are still making more of these mistakes. Okay, but this man, if you want to be fair on Yomi, okay, I think the common accusation here is that he got money and he didn't fulfill the promise. Okay, he didn't fulfill the promise for why or for which the money was paid to him. That's the accusation. Now, how do we address this accusation? Just like you paid for one particular object, and that particular one was unable to be delivered, but another similar object as that one is delivered. I mean, it's balanced there. Yomi might have promised CCTV camera. At the end of the day, what is the end goal of it? It resulted into a kind of existing evidence, which is also as useful until proven unuseful. So people can come out with their criticism, but how do we counter this criticism? I think that should be the better way to address the problem. The other foundation stuff the other time, okay? People were saying, oh, don't talk about that other foundation because you're making these people feel like they're gonna be talking about it. The moment you silence people about how they feel, then they're gonna have more reason to want to continue to say that until they meet with somebody who can have things said to them. That is the only way. And that is the only time. Because people can only become silent and dumb when a superior argument is brought to the table, which will dumbfound them. They're going to be looking like this. That moment they will stop. And the same thing we do with anti-justice people. We should listen to people and approach intelligence. With intelligence, we will resolve every concern. What do you guys see to that? Any questions? Any question about that?
Actually,
hello, am I being heard?
Yeah, we hear you clearly.
Austin, sleep there.
You see, you have made your point, and I really love the way you actually talked about all that. It's not that anybody is trying to attack anyone, not out of annoyance or jealousy or envy. But I want you to know something, Paparino. There are some group of people who tend to believe that whatever they do is the best. So any other person doing something, because you said that we should have approached it in a way that we can actually educate ourselves. If I get you right, that's what you said. Yes. So now, what about someone that you are trying to talk to, but it's like, no, you cannot tell me that this is my own belief. No. And it started, and do you know what actually caused this? Normally, I don't do this, normally. But a man must be a man. There's one thing I hate so much in my life because I have daughters. I have triplets. So, and I have a daughter as well. You understand? So now,
That's why you
I wouldn't, thank you, my brother. I wouldn't allow somebody, because I will not do that to a woman. The guy, Jack, was one that actually, there are some things that our fellow men can do that would just look at him that, is this one a man? Are you a man like this? He saw this lady, Justice, or she was talking, then she didn't insult him. Then he just said that, is this one stupid? I was like, killer, I don't want to finish
Firefox, with off fairness.
Yeah.
Okay. I think justice for Mohbad triggered him. He was
Papa,
on
you are lying, though.
Just wait, please. Wait. I listened carefully. I listened to him. He was on his line of thought. Okay. Yomi has really done so much. Honestly speaking, just from Mohbad, you are very correct. You can't stand anybody to even try to condemn him, right? So I think what just Mohbad felt was like these are those kind of random persons who just come around, who just start bashing people. And I know because she's on this app all the time, and she sees all these things. So she'll feel like, okay, before this can even materialize, let's just stop it there. Don't even go there. There are those kind of conversations, the moment the person just hey, stop. Let's not even go here, right? So I think just from about was trying to put that conversation, was trying to make him mindful of, how we disappreciate people, this act of care. And so then he responded because, sometimes when a car is moving, when a car is moving at a very high speed, the car don't just brake. It brakes slowly. So I think the friction there was not strong. There was no good control there. He was coming with a very high speed. When you are on motion, you are speaking. You don't like those interruptions sometimes, those interjections that come. So the interjection of Justice, and Justice was insisting, trying to get him to stop the conversation. And we don't know where he was driving to, and he felt like, hey, no. So then he blew out of.
Paparino, you were not there.
It could have been controlled.
Paparino, I was the one. It was nothing. Even Justice for Mohbad was not the one that interjected him. I was the one that interjected him. Because when he was talking, he has already laid down his points, and he has already rubbished Yomi fully. That Yomi is going down the drain. He's going to the trash.
It was starting. He wanted to explain why he's saying what he's saying. If we let him say,
no, but for him to have said something like that, you must have your points. So you understand? So that was why I came up and said, Mr. Man, if you want to condemn someone, condemn person. You understand? Let's
criticize and not condemn. Criticize. Let's use the word criticize.
Criticize someone with constructive criticism. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Don't attack. That was my own problem with him. Don't just attack someone like that. And the guy took it off.
Mm-hmm.
Saying that even the Yomi wrote love letter. Are you aware he says Yomi wrote love letter to police? How can you say Yomi wrote love letter to police? You are the one that helped Yomi to write the letter all over again for police to
answer.
Yes.
Lots of them like that. So they are just saying that letter, that petition Yomi wrote is the love letter. A lot of them are saying that in different platforms. Not only him.
Nobody is even thinking about anything like that. I'm not even against.
Wait. Guys, please wait. Okay. You see, please. Writing love letter, forever. These are positive criticism. It's a positive criticism. if you look at that, I myself, I criticize that particular, the first letter that was written. Yomi is a foundation, okay, and much is expected from Yomi. Yomi is not an individual just like me.
Paparino, I applaud you.
Please wait.
Hold on now.
No,
you are not.
We have to understand. Yomi is an institution. You have to understand that. Yomi is an institution. He has a duty, unless he's not a foundation and he's just like every one of us. As a foundation, he owes the public a duty. The public paid to him and he fulfilled the duty. Okay, and any time you pledge to do something, to some certain people, they hold you accountable and you have to be responsible. Okay, there is no big problem here if anybody positively criticize the work of Yomi. It's to get it better. At the end of the day, did Yomi improve it? Yes, Yomi improved it. But Yomi couldn't come to the public and say that, oh, that letter that you guys criticized, I have improved it. I have a better version. Yomi did so. And Yomi said it on his live stream. He said 3 weeks ago, he rewrote another petition using a lawyer. Okay? And that was the reason why, maybe that was what materialized to the invitation of Adura and him. Because truly, if you read that petition, Yomi, I mean, anybody here, if you really want to win a case, right, there's a way to go about it. If we want to win a case, we'll put down everything that we know is needed, right? We'll put it down. Luckily, Yomi came along the way. By ourselves, Baba Mohbad, we could have had all of these things put on ground, establish it, and get on the running. We don't even need every individuals just because they want to help. We need professionals, people who can take responsibility, people who can give accountability. This is what we need in this case. Yomi is one of such, and every other foundation, Berekete, was one of such. Okay, they come in as an institution, all right, and as an institution, most of them they are being supported by the public. Okay, imagine at the end of the day, support Yomi, do everything for Yomi, and it turns out that there's nothing to show for. You won't be happy. So if you really care about what you're paying for, you have to get closer to him. You have to monitor the progress. If it's lacking somewhere, okay, you have to discuss it. It is from the discussion that you guys have. Sometimes he may come with a different account. Sometimes members of his foundation who are here, all right, they may hear those things and quickly materialize it. Not everybody will have to go to someone's inbox, go meet them. Just like, for example, let's all of us want to go to Baba Mohbad's inbox to talk to him. Different things will start materializing, all right? Criticize people, but be positive about it. Be fair about it. Do it like a human being, that as if it were you, right? Most of you watch movies. You say, this movie no sweet. Does that mean you should be an actor? No, you cannot be an actor. But if something is in front of you, you are allowed to choose, right? James, can you watch a movie and say this movie no sweet? Are you allowed to say that this movie no sweet? But on true reality, can you even act? Can you even give up to that performance if they put you in that guy's role? This is human talk, right? James, are you there?
I'm here, Paparino.
You are allowed to watch Nigerian football and say, this defender no good, this striker no good. You do so, right?
It happened now, but honestly, this guy.
But can you play better than that one?
If I tell you that I praise this guy called Jack from the beginning, you go believe. I praise him, I'm praise him myself. See, this guy they talk well for comment section. But now when he come use him, because you know what now what he get for mind with that. Even Justice for Mohbad said that he has gone to a platform to attack Yomi before. They don't get the bars goals before. Me, I never even did that platform. Me, I did neutral.
If you look at what happened between
you first talk better.
Something happened between Austin and Jack the other time. Austin,
me, I don't even know. Some of us here we are not in the know.
Wait. The guy on the top, Austin, on top of Justice Mohbad, he asked a question to Jack, and that question was already putting Jack in trouble. He wanted to put Jack in trouble. I mean, maybe it wasn't intentional, okay? But this question, Jack wasn't comfortable with this question. But at the end of the day, when Austin was to answer the question, he put himself in trouble. Did you notice that?
Okay now. You don't praise yourself. We don't. You said. In fact, he said Yomi did not use a lawyer. He said he was the one that wrote the letter for Yomi directly. That was the one that helped Yomi. He said he was the one that helped Yomi
I don't think they understand where you're eating at, Paparino. This thing you just said, I don't think they understand where you're eating. I understand this better. I actually asked him.
Austin, okay? You were asking him here where the death of Mohbad came from, right? Right?
Exactly.
Hmm?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So Mohbad's death can directly come from somebody, and Mohbad's death can indirectly come from somebody. True or false?
True. Very true.
It can be both directly
And
from
indirectly.
both directly or from both directly or indirectly. Each of them answer your question, right? If somebody says Mohbad death come from the hand of the killer of Mohbad, the person who put knife in him, the person killed Mohbad. If you say Mohbad death come from the hand of somebody somewhere, Aloba, who would have materialized it, that one too is possible. But anybody, I think, who is very desperate to know what killed Mohbad, I think they will focus on the direct cause of Mohbad's death. What do you think?
Yeah.
Because anybody can materialize anything. But at the end of the day, who perpetrated it, who carried it out?
Exactly. Those are the people they will first go into.
And that's where they pin you down.
And I told them. Exactly. I told them that I'm not saying those people in the house should not be checked in. And I said Yomi is doing that one. Let's leave it for Yomi. It's just like police parading. It's like police going to search or catch for thieves. All of them will not go inside the house altogether. We do watch the way police work. If police go and arrest someone or they call police that they are robbing in a house, when the police get there, all of them will not go inside the house. Some police will still be outside, while some will be inside. Why did you think some are outside? Some will be outside because of the people that is involving in that stealing. Some of them will still be outside. So that is why the police will always separate themselves. They will not go. All of them will not go inside the house, and no police will be outside. It has never happened. You will see some police. They must separate themselves. Some will go inside, and some will be outside watching the corners of the house. So that is what I was trying to pin to them. I said you will check the inside, and you will still at times check the outside. And I told them that Yomi is already doing the inside. So they were now misinterpreting what I said. Justice was like I was saying they should leave the inside and focus on the outside alone. That was why I was pissed off. Exactly happened to Jack.
Justin, that's what you said. You said they should focus outside. That's what you say.
Can you imagine? No,
the record is there.
Can you imagine what Justice is saying?
You said that.
I never said that. I still stand on my ground.
Outside. Okay,
I never said focus only on outside.
Justin, let's do it this way. Justin. Huh?
But Justin, should pay 50 pounds. Let me bring the video. I'm going to bring the video.
Justin, let's do it this way.
Stuff like that.
Exactly.
Justin Abi Austin.
Justin. August, is it Austin? Yes, Austin. You said that directly. You said that they should concentrate outsiders. The outsiders should be the one they should focus on, not the insiders. That's what you said. That's why I came in. You said that.
What I said. I said they should also focus. People were here now. People were not here.
Also, hold on.
I said they should also focus.
I tell you this for free, my brother. I tell you this for free. Let me put, for instance, I'm a father. Let's put, for instance, then I have a daughter that, okay, let me not put it that way. Okay, I have a friend that he has a wife. And I've noticed a lot of domestic violence between them, even though he would not like to talk about it. But there are some times I've been visiting them that I've noticed that this is going on in their family. Then all of a sudden, something like that, or like that of Mohbad, now happened to the guy. Who do you think I will first hold responsible, Austin? Who do you think I will hold responsible first? Because the first person that must be questioned, because that's the first person that will know the whole details about everything that actually happened in that house. There is no how you will tell me that person will not know what happened in that house. There is nothing that they can tell me. Who do you think we're going to hold responsible first? First things first. Who?
Paparino.
Are you not there?
Austin,
Paparino, I don't lose my case. Yeah, I'll be right back.
The story of his dog.
I want to ask a question to. This question is directly to you, the man. Are you there? Can you hear me?
Okay. Yeah, I even asked Austin a question. I want Austin to answer that.
Hello. Yeah.
I'm listening.
Okay. What question did you ask Austin?
Oh, ask again, the man.
Ask your question to Austin.
Ask your question.
Not the man.
No. I'm the one that asked you the question, Austin.
I said ask again.
Okay. I will rephrase. See, I said this. I said I have a friend, and this my friend. He is married, and he always complains about domestic violence in his house. That this is happening, that is happening. But I tend to just tell him that, guy, don't worry. I just manage, women, they are so troublesome sometimes, so don't worry. And then something of such like that happened to Mohbad happened. And all of a sudden, because this, I will give you an instance, because this actually happened somewhere else, although this ones, they are Muslims and happened in the north. But that's not what we are discussing here. It's only Okomafa or Wasuwa. Now, the guy now said, so I now went there when I go receive the call that they said that my nigga say something don't do. I say, what happened? Then who do you think I will first ask question that what happened to this guy?
Okay, good.
Will it be the wife or outsiders?
Okay, good question. Do you know your
because
question?
Inside.
Wait. Your question is very, very different from what happened to Mohbad. Now, listen to yourself. You said when your friend was alive, he has keep telling you that he is always having violence or uncomfortableness in his own house, and later in the future, you heard that he was spied. So you're asking me, who are you going to go and ask first? Is a very different thing from Mohbad case. And let me bring your question is as simple as ABC. Definitely, you answer. Listen. I was in his house. Now he has into you already where his problem is coming from. Now look at Mohbad. When Mohbad wanted to hint Nigeria, did he hint woman? When Mohbad started, he said, if I die, hold who responsible? Did he mention woman? Or are you saying Mohbad forgot woman's name?
He mentioned Wumi.
He actually mentioned that. And there is a video, and there is audio recording.
When he told me that the cloth I asked you not to be putting on my head, you keep on putting down my head. When you spam me, you will not come and say, show this video to the public. He said that. He accused Wumi directly of going to kill him.
I don't like it. Wait. Now, when I said the video I'm talking about, I'm not talking about this one yet. The video Mohbad did outside at an estate where he was crying. They want to kill me. They thought I'm a bad person. What I've said and all of that. If I should die, who should they hold responsible? Who did Mohbad mention there?
he mentioned Naira Marley, but we also make a video.
Wait, just ask the question. Wait now.
Is that what you have been come and do? Why Naira Marley? Why not Wunmi that Mohbad died?
You did not answer my question. You're not answering my question.
What I'm trying to tell you is that what I'm trying to say is
Mohbad talk about. What about the recent record? When if na fair they do this thing before, he not talk to Wunmi, he will cause upon Wunmi for that same record.
That's why
about that one.
That one
that's video. That one is a new video.
That is why I said Mohbad case
and a lot of
very different
points to Wunmi. Wunmi delete the iCloud. Delete the iCloud from Mohbad.
We don't have heard you. Listen, that is why I said Mohbad case is very different from the example you give. Look at the example you give. You said your friend told you that his own problem is coming from his home. He never mentioned outsider. Now, Mohbad case, he has mentioned an outsider. He has also mentioned an insider. That is the difference. I'm not saying Wunmi is innocent. Try to get my point. I'm only trying to tell you that Mohbad case is different from that sample you gave.
Austin. Let me ask you one question.
Mohbad mentioned outsider and insider, right? And Mohbad died inside the house. Hold on. Mohbad died inside the house. Now outside Mohbad for that way you want to go ask question for outside.
I not tell you may ask question for outside now. You know they get
inside the house. So you
everybody waiting inside the house is responsible. I've been saying it 100 times.
Austin, listen to this. Listen to this question. Is it from the beginning?
Before you ask him, right? let me ask you his question because I was one that asked the question. Let me add another one. Why did Baba Mohbad said that he knew where this guy? What happened to the guy? He knew that he understands and know the cause of his why, and he said that Aloba Mohbad. 2 questions for you now, Austin. 2 questions for you now.
These questions for me now. How is the question for me? Does it look like I was fighting Baba Mohbad? The point is.
Hold on. You want to understand these questions? The reason why I asked you.
Okay.
You said that we are talking about outside and inside now. Mm-hmm. Who the first person that we have to investigate? Because only Yoruba will say something that
this thing you just said, I've said it 100 times on this platform. So what's your point? I've already said it that the people they should investigate is the insider. And I said an extra.
I want you to answer it. That first question I asked you.
What's the question? What's the question you asked me?
Let's move forward. Thank you very much. Please, I need this question from everybody. If anybody can answer this question, I'll be very happy. Now, from the beginning, when they asked me at conference, at the court, or what do they call it? They said before they get home, they met a lot of people, right? And what Yomi hold in hand now, he said there is 3 people inside where we may find Mohbad. Who are the third person? Could you be somebody that we may call when they are coming? That person was waiting for them at home. Who is the third person? Let's look at that.
Can I talk?
Yes, please.
The situation in Mohbad case is that most people that are looking into the case or talking about the case doesn't follow the case from the beginning. So there is a lot of assumption, a lot of wrong thinking. Now let me put you through. When they were going for that show, Wunmi mistakenly locked the key inside the house. That was the story from Prime Boy. But because Mohbad happens to have a carpenter experience, he tactically break that door and they took the key. And the door was not repaired until they go to the show. There's a record that when they came back from the show, when you look at it critically, The idea of forgetting the key inside the house was intentional. The breaking and leaving that door is to allow those people to enter before they come back. And Adura confirmed that on that video, there is Mohbad, Wunmi, and one person. That one person we don't know. So there is an insider force in that house before they came into the house. As there is critical evidence that there was a fight inside that house before Mohbad died. An active fight. On that burial day, you can see Wunmi's head. It was swollen. Those three boys that are announcing Mohbad is dead, you can see on their foreface that is swollen. So there is an evidence that there is a fight inside that house. And if we are thinking of who is to ask first, Wunmi is the wife of Mohbad. She's supposed to be the first point of contact. Then another thing I want you to look at is that Mohbad went to that show with an entourage, including me and the small baby. And that is the first time Wunmi will follow Mohbad out to a concert. And that was the day Mohbad's life ended. And they all came back into that house with that entourage. And Iyabo Ojo confirmed to us that Mohbad died inside that house. All those entourage supposed to be arrested and scrutinized. By now, we could have got what killed Mohbad. Because they are the eyewitness of what actually happened. You understand? So it is good for us when we come here on any platform. We come here to rub minds together, not to argue, not to fight.
Thank you. Thank you.
Everybody have his own opinion. Let us talk. We will benefit. We will gain a lot of things from whatever every individual says. We don't need to fight. We don't need to disagree. You talk your opinion, I talk my opinion. My opinion may not be yours. I might be wrong occasionally, and you might be right. Let us understand it that way. Then we will get to where we are going. Thank you.
Thank you. God bless you, D-Man. Now, the question I want you guys to know, why are those people not being arrested? Those, like you said, Mr. D-Man, you said everyone in that house were supposed to be arrested. Now, why have they not been arrested? That is the question we should also ask ourselves. Because on a case like this, we all know that the police were meant to arrest those people in that house and even lock up that house for more investigation. That house was meant to be locked up, that no one should go in and come in. Talk more of Wunmi packing the loads inside that house.
Do you want me to answer that question?
Yes. No, it's not. The question is not even for you. The question is for everybody, general. It's not meant for
let me answer first. The other people will answer too, no problem. Which country do you live?
Me?
Yeah.
That's my personal problem. Paparino has made me understand that we should not share our personal issues.
Okay. You see, in Nigeria that we talk about, Nigeria is the type of a country where when money talks, the truth stays silent. And when power talks, money moves 2 steps backward. In this case of Mohbad, money and power is involved.
Now,
the police know what to do, but they are not allowed to do what they're supposed to do.
Okay. Are you saying it's money that makes police not to do it, or power, Mr. D-Man?
Say that again.
Do you feel it was money that make the police not to do what they are meant to do, or it is power?
Do you hear any story that police were given envelope and they were given red wine? Did you hear that at all?
I heard it.
Then what are we talking?
Let me repeat that, your power and money. I like that.
Now.
No, wait, please wait. Please wait now. Let the man will rephrase that statement. You say when power speaks, what happened?
When money talks.
When it speaks.
the truth stays silent. And when power talks, money moves 2 steps backward. So when you have a combination of the two, to break them, you will struggle. So my brother, if you heard about the envelope and the red wine, what are we talking about?
Mr. Diman, to write the last one, respect, you know.
Say that again.
Mr. Diman. Mr. Diman.
To add the third one, respect, you know.
Okay, he said respect. Mr. Diman, I love your submission, and if I continue interjecting you will land to the point I've been trying to bring out. Now you said money and power, right? Now who is sponsoring that money? Who is in charge of that spending of money that have made police not to do what they are meant to do? Who did you think is bringing that money is coming out from?
That nobody can tell. But there was a story that there was an envelope given to the police and wine. So definitely money changed hands.
Oh, okay. Mr. Diman, are you saying that envelope and the wine is what have made all the police stay quiet and not to do what they are meant to do? Only the envelope and a bottle of wine. Is that the only thing that you think that have stopped the police to do what they are meant to do?
If you listen to what I've said, I said money and power is involved in this case. Do you know how many police stations that envelope has passed through? Do you know how many police stations that wine has been served?
And now I'm not asking where is
all stations.
Who did you think is sponsoring that money? Do you think it's Wumi that is sponsoring the money?
Listen. We are not discussing personality here. We are discussing ideas, and we are discussing what actually happened. We are not mentioning name.
It's not
but
about
this is what exactly. Listen. It is only when we listen that we learn. This is exactly what transpired that I'm telling you. You understand? This is what transpired. We can't mention so person's name or so person's name, but we know that money changes hand, wine changes hand, and we have that all stations settled. Do you know how many stations that has been settled?
Okay, Mr. Diman, if you say all stations settled, do you know you're already going outside of the house? Now, that statement is not from the insider. That's why I will first to pin you. If you mention that statement now, all stations settled, you are already going outside. So why are you going outside? Because that statement was not from the insider.
How do you mean that it's going outside? How do you mean by saying that? How do you?
Okay. How do I?
Let me explain to him. You see, that is why I said that most of us, we didn't follow this case from the word go. I've been on this case, Paparino knows, since the beginning of this case. You see, the thing is this. On that night, when they took Mohbad to the police station, Wumi did not get down from the car. She was inside the car and on the phone sending messages out. And it was on that phone that she put, they have killed him, they have killed the negative this thing on her Instagram. So definitely messages was going out from insider to outsiders. So that is why when we are referring to insider in some cases on this case, you have to refer to the outsiders too.
You see that you have gone back to my own point.
I'm not coming back to your point. I am just trying to explain things to you.
I understand you. I'm giving my own narrative.
Okay.
Justice. If you can listen well, did you hear what Mr. Diman just said? He said, if you are thinking about the insider, indirectly, you should also think about what the outsider. That is the point I've been trying.
In this case, the outsiders are not directly involved. So you can't arrest them.
But they are indirectly.
Listen. That is why the police did not prosecute them. Because their own case is a different case. It's a case of bullying. But when we come to the death of Mohbad, they are not directly involved. And if you are not directly involved in this type of case, nobody can arrest you for it. That is just it.
Mr. D-Man, I never said they should arrest anybody from the outside. Well, you see what I'm pointing at? What I'm pointing at is, you see those people that are inside there. I asked you now, why have they not arrested any of them? You made mention of money and power. It can delay or stop the police from doing what they are doing. Then I asked you, who did you not think is sponsoring that money? Is it within those people in the house?
How do you think that I will know the person?
Okay,
even if I tell you listen, even if I tell you a name now, will you believe me?
Austin,
how will I know
why baby father is sponsoring them? CY is protecting CY. They protect Wumi. May you rest. Now where you want to go with that one? CY.
Wait. You said what? You said what? Come again. You said what?
Wumi. They are protecting Wumi. Wumi baby
father.
Father. Baby father is protecting Wumi.
Which is an outsider, Abi?
Yes, the outsider. Wumi baby father.
That is what I'm saying. Why is it not hard for you to understand?
Anybody will tell me. Wumi now run the shit. So if baby father is protecting Wumi.
Exactly.
For Papa Mohbad say
why is it us now? You are pointing this. Why is it us now? You are understanding what I'm saying?
Let me just say it as it is. To my own understanding. Let me just say it as it is. If you want justice, truly, what Yomi is doing presently will actually make everyone talk. Because let me not lie to you. When they catch one, they will actually go to catch two. From two, it's going to turn to three. From three, it's going to turn to four. By the time we question 10 people, the story will change because they will not say the same. They will not say the same things. See, if police have done their job, this would not happen. This matter would already have been solved. Because if they actually should arrest, because they didn't treat all of them as suspects. None was detained. None was questioned. Simple as ABC. Remember what Mr. Yomi said? When Mr. Yomi asked them that they should work on it, that they said that they are not interested in the case, that they are not interested in the case. Are all stations not settled then?
So that statement that policeman said, do you feel it was the insider that made the policeman said that thing to Mr. Yomi? That is the question we should have asked ourselves.
Let me tell you. Either it's insider, either it's outsider. Perhaps maybe they have been threatened that if we should hear, or perhaps maybe they already settled it among themselves. Look at the wife of Mr. Aloba. Look at the way she is behaving. On that day that she attended Yomi's press conference, she is supposed to cooperate. I even thought that she came for a good intention. Until when we heard that, why will you do that to Mr. Yomi? Somebody is helping you to get justice for your loved one that his life was taken untimely. And you are behaving like that in the public. What does that tell us? Then Baba will say something else. Mama will say something else. I understand that these are the problem of broken homes. Yes.
No.
Because the children will actually be the ones that will, the children will actually be the ones that will suffer for it. That's one thing that I know.
No. You see, what actually happened there is not about broken home. The thing is...
No. I'm not telling you. I'm just telling you that these things do happen. The children will suffer now. Look at what Mobas said at 10 years. I know, see, mommy. If the man and the woman are still married...
You say the thing in Mobas case is... If the shit is being opened, Mama Mohbad will go to jail. Because Mama Mohbad knows more than she's supposed to know about what killed her son. But she's not talking. So she's an accomplice. Adura was there when everything happened. Adura must have told her a lot of things. And we will be surprised that at the end of the day, Wumi and Mohbad may be having a fight. Wumi may not be the direct person that pulled the trigger. Because there's no way a wife will kill your son if Wumi did it directly. that a wife will kill your son, and you, the mother, will be supporting the woman that killed your son, your golden son for that matter. There is a lot of hidden secrets in this case. You understand? That is why I'm praying that everything should come into open, so that our youths will be able to learn from this type of a case. They will be able to learn to know the type of woman they are going to marry and from the type of family they are going to marry from. A lot of hidden secret is in it. Because with Mama Moba, with the way she's behaving, something is hidden somewhere. When you look at the body language of Adura at that conference, you know something is hidden somewhere. If God can help us to unravel all those things, all women will have a lesson to learn from it. I'm 100% sure of that. Now, can I talk about Yomi? Hello?
Go on.
Go ahead.
We are listening.
I've been on Yomi's platform several times, and I've been on so many platforms advising people. Yomi is doing a very good job now. Yomi is gradually leading us to get justice for Mohbad. But as at yesterday, today, Yomi has started deviating, which everybody needs to call his attention into. He's fighting a just cause. Yomi doesn't need to bother about whatever any other person is doing for now. He needs to have focus. Let him concentrate on what he is doing. Let him allow other justice seekers to do whatever they want. Let them the more they condemn, I told him, the more they condemn him, the more happy I am. Because they are condemning him because he's doing a good job. If he's not doing a good job, nobody will see him. So he should continue with what he is doing. He should have focus. Don't deviate to other people that this one say this one say that. A lot of people will say a lot of things. But with that, know that he's running a good course. We'll follow him and follow him to the end. Let him concentrate. That is number one. Number two, you see, in the year 1972, a young Nigerian man wrote a book. The man died. That was the prison note of Professor Wale Soyinka. Wale Soyinka stated in his book that the man and somebody will die. Immediately you stand aloof and keep quiet in the presence of tyranny and oppression. And that is the fight Yomi is fighting for now. But I told him he should be very, very careful. Anybody who is closer to him or go to his platform, please remind him this. I've told him already, but remind him. He should be very, very careful with his romance with the police. It is not all that glitters that is good. Nigeria is a very dangerous country. I've told him he has to remember the case of this man, Delegiwa. That is how they will romance them. They draw them closer. You have too much belief in them before they strike. Yomi should not lose guard. Anybody that is talking to him, please be echoing that to his ear. At this stage of this justice, Yomi should not lose guard. Let the case of Delegiwa be at the back of his mind, always. He's doing a good job. It will be nice if we can all join hands together to assist him, to help him, to support him. No division, no shouting, no quarreling. We will soon get there with what Yomi is doing. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Diman. I really appreciate what you just said. And yes, you are 100% right. There have been freedom fighters we have in Nigeria that we add. Let me just put it that way. Because nowadays, people are scared. Not that they are really scared, but as Yoruba will say, they say, "Oloto lunikan." So when they say someone that is honest, most time they treat them so bad.
and they tend to make them feel like it work, and do you know the reason why that is happening in our society? Because the level of corruption is too high. Because they say that lead by example. If the leaders are corrupt, what would and this society is one that actually gave birth to all this. It is the same society that gave birth to the leaders, same society that gave birth to the followers. So when the followers can see that their leaders are corrupt, stealing up and down and lying and what that different things like that, what do you think the followers will do? Because we are not preaching the gospel to them that they should change their ways or this or that, because everyone can see. And the corruption keeps eating deep down to the grassroots. And as the Bible will say it, I understand everything you said, but I believe that Mr. Yomi himself, you always say something that nobody should fight for him, that he can fight for himself. Yes, but there is a limit. We all love him, yes, we know, because he's doing something. Because there's one thing I love about we human beings. If you can channel your energy into positive thinking, something that will make the people, like to stop oppressing the poor ones, because the rich actually they do think that things like that. So that's why some will even be threatening some people, like in the system that we say that we have law. So, and the another sad thing that I realize is that our judicial system, judiciary, you will see that everything. I don't want to say it, because that is what happened to one radical lawyer recently that wrote a book. They said none of us. They said none of us must buy that book. Anyways, before they made their own whatever, I bought the book, and I bought it from eBay. So, and I read some things, although they said that I already dashed it out, because I don't want to be responsible for anything, because they said we should not buy it. And this man said it. He said that he didn't write that book for the purpose of, and he said one thing, I want you to note this. He said that he wrote that book and he prayed that by the time he will finish that book, that man will not be gone, because he wants the man to see the book and read it, even if it's going to be the last thing he's going to ever do on earth, that he wants him to see that book. You understand? And when I read that book, I understood a lot of things, like, what is all this? So this is actually going on in our country, and nobody is talking. You see, the judiciary, that is why the executive is the one at the top presently. You see, anything the executive says, let me just stop. Let me not break it down. I know people want to talk, so let me just stop there for now. So I really appreciate you, Mr. Diman. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
To cut the story short, let's all come together to support Mr. Yomi, because Mr. Yomi is really doing well. He's not just talking, he's giving us actions. There are some people that we just analyze, not that we not accept them. Mr. Yomi own his action. And when someone gives action, he should expect anything anything that's coming his way. So if we are all working together and supporting Mr. Yomi, I believe definitely we will surely get justice, because we're even getting there. We are closer already. Like, seriously, we are closer already, because if not for Yomi, there is no way we will be knowing that there is a video, a 3 seconds video, if not for Mr. Yomi. And I said it earlier that everybody that has been here fighting for justice, none of us was chosen by Adua to have sent that 3 minutes video but God chose Mr. Yomi, and he mistakenly sent it to someone that is always hungry to fight for justice for Mohbad. Now look at what I said. This statement I just said now. If it was before, when I said he has sent it to Mr. Yomi, who is always hungry, before I land, they will have attacked me. People for justice, these same people for justice. They don't need to hear the last part. That, as I have said, someone that is hungry, they don't attack me. That's what I felt that happened to me the earlier time when I was trying to point out you should look at the outsider and you should also look at the insider. They did not allow me to land. They already twisted my word. They said I said we should leave the insider. We should now focus on the outsider. Mr. Jack was also talking. They didn't allow him land. If I did been, there was no noise. When Mr. Jack uttered those words, saying Mr. Yomi will just land on in bush and rubbish, the very question I would have asked him is, why did you say that? I swear, like, reasonable questions. There's no need of fighting. There's no need of shouting. Like, when someone utters something and you feel this thing is not making sense or it's not right, it's not acceptable, I expect us to communicate through questions. Let that person bring himself to shame.
Austin, go and sleep. Austin, go and sleep. I beg. You will be there since you're not making sense. You're talking anyhow. Let me this thing load there.
Kò sí kíni kan tó lè lò kò lè escape. Àfi tí o bá mọ ikú tó pa Mohbad yìí ló kù sẹ́ẹ̀. Ìyá Mohbad máa jẹ ìyà, á jẹ ìyà, á tún jẹ ìwé ìyà mọ́. Kò lè escape láyé. Thank you very much once again. God bless you. Is it January 870 that is next? Àbí ṣé Kale Totimatila?
Ekaleo.
Ekaleo, you're welcome.
Hello, everybody. General Vengeance and all the panelists and the commenters. Honestly, Mama Mohbad ló jẹ́ kí n gòkè. That woman, she's evil.
Let's come back.
Ẹni bí pátápátá ayé àtọ̀run ni woman yẹn. Ẹni tó jẹ́ wípé téèyàn bá kò, téèyàn bá rí. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ mà, mi General Vengeance, ẹ wo lórí burúkú kan ti wọ bí wá o. Ní ti ń kọ̀kọ́ kúkọ o. Curtis blow yìí, ẹ delete yẹ o.
Ó ti lọ sínú odò, ó ti kú, ẹ filẹ̀. Ó ti pàdánù. Ó ti gba AK-47, ó ti kú, ẹ láwọ̀ rí pa ẹ̀.
So, that woman, she's too wicked. Evil, because still she's an evil person. Ìwọ tó sì mẹ́ńbà tó mú ẹ̀ ń dàgbà.